So
Yes.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone from different corners of the globe. My name is Ramson Munyaradzi Nyamukondiwa, a recipient of the last CLTP training program. So today I'm going to share with you my experience about the CLTP 12 program, which was organized by UNISEC-Global in collaboration with AOTS and also the Nihon University. So starting with self-introduction. So I just completed my PhD studies at Kyushu Institute of Technology, just waiting for graduation now. And I'm affiliated to the Zimbabwe National Geospatial and Space Agency as a space systems engineer. I'm a former lecturer of applied IT at the University of Zimbabwe. And these are the fields of my specialization and also my research interest. So this is the overview of the CLTP program, which I participated in. So basically it's a capacity building program in space technology, where we got the opportunity to learn the entire satellite development process from the mission planning to the launch and operations, including the aspects of systems engineering, project management, and having practical hands-on experience using the Heptasat CubeSat model, which was designed by Yamazaki Sensei of Nihon University. And the program also offers best teaching methods utilized in space engineering. So these are the reasons why I joined and participated on the CLTP program. I wanted to apply my knowledge and advance my engineering skills in satellite development projects. Yes, I have prior experience in satellite projects from Kyushu Institute of Technology because I participated in many satellite projects, particularly the first satellite of Zimbabwe. But I wanted to advance my engineering skills, also to learn and understand the entire satellite subsystem, to learn project management of satellites, to learn from other accomplished professionals, to learn teaching skills on knowledge transfer, which is very important for capacity building and also for outreach programs, especially to people with different professional backgrounds. And also I wanted to expand my network and collaborate with like-minded individuals. So a lot of activities were done. And among the activities here, I included the two that we did at Nihon University campus, where we visited the laboratory, and the participants, they got the opportunity to see the hardwares and the softwares that are used in satellite development processes. We also visited the ground station infrastructure. As you can see, the ground station antennas, and we visited their beautiful museum where they display the work they are currently doing in space projects. So the schedule and the program was fully packed with the lectures and laboratories. And the lectures, they include the introduction, where we obtained the overview of the Heptasat training, as well as the CubeSat subsystems. We were also taught about the development environment and programming, which was very, very much helpful, especially to those who are still new in satellite development projects. And we did some lectures on all the satellite subsystems. As you know, the satellite, it is constituted of payload and satellite bus. And among the satellite bus, it is constituted of several subsystems, including the electrical power, command and data handling, the sensor, the communication and ground station, the DCS, and so on. So we learned about all these ones in terms of their functions, the roles, the design, the assembly, integration, and testing. And we also got the opportunity to use some CubeSat development platforms, for example, the Fusion 360 for some CAD design and so on. And most importantly, we received some good lectures on effective teaching methods. So these are some of the activities that we were doing at the CANSAT training program. So actually it was designed that we should learn things from component level, then we assemble to subsystem level up to system level. So we did quite a lot of things, as you can see, programming, early stages of assembly, integration, and testing. Some tests needed some outdoor activities. So we were doing all those stuffs up to until we got our final product. And most people, they want to do missions, or they say we want to do missions of this and that, but they don't actually understand on how to do those missions. So this program, it also trained us on how to do satellite mission design and implementation from mission planning, component specifications, procuring the components, mission assembly, and integration and testing at subsystem level and integrating with the satellite bus. And we also did some mission tests. We partitioned them into 2 phases. The first phase, we allocated the tasks to individual members. And the second phase, we combined those tasks into one system. And after that, we did the final presentations. So these were the activities about our team presentations. They were not limited to the ones which I highlighted here, where we talked about our mission definition, requirements and specifications, the success criteria, component selection and procurement, cost and schedule management, system block diagrams and interface management, sensor and emission system design and development, systems assembly, integration and testing, as well as the experimental results, which were mainly about the end-to-end test. So we were divided into groups. Each group, it was constituted of 4 members. Only one group was constituted, I think, of 2 or 3 members, if I'm not mistaken. So all these teams, they managed to do their work and also their missions. So this was my team, which was comprised of 4 members: Faisal from Indonesia, myself from Zimbabwe, Siddiq from Burkina Faso, and Shorof from Bangladesh. We wanted to implement a mission with an application of weather parameter detection. As we know, it has direct impacts on climate and weather changes, which ultimately affects humans and other living species, as well as the infrastructure basically needed by the meteorological sectors, disaster and environmental management departments, and so on. And our system design, it included satellite to satellite and ground to satellite networks based on XBs. So the result was we successfully implemented our missions. So after successfully receiving the training from the professionals and also from the teaching assistants, we graduated and we obtained 2 certificates. The first certificate, we were certified to be CANSAT or CubeSat leader trainers, as highlighted on this picture. And the second one, we were also certified that we received space engineering education methods, which was facilitated by the AOTS, which is the Association for Overseas Technical Cooperation and partnerships in Japan. So after receiving the lectures, we were also given the opportunity to demonstrate and teach other learners who are new to the space sector, for them to design their own CubeSat and also to make their own missions. I was selected among the instructors, the 7 instructors, which were led by Dr. Rohel from Philippines. So I also provided a lecture on satellite communication. I explained the concept of operation to the new learners who had no background in space engineering. So I was trying to make them understand what they want to implement. We assisted them together with other instructors, which were all the trainees of the CLTP program. So we assisted them in the labs and they successfully implemented their missions and they were handed over the certificates. We also enjoyed some field trips, food, which was delicious, and we had some very good networking sessions, as you can see from these galleries. So my personal evaluations about this program were that in terms of the depth of the program, it was enriching and also educational, as we learned about all the satellite subsystem design, integration, test, data collection, and also interpretation. The conduct was well structured curriculum. It was very organized and well managed. The professors, instructors, and staff, they were very helpful, highly knowledgeable and experienced in the field. We obtained typical practical hands-on sessions, especially to the beginners. It was very important. The environment was very fun and engaging. It promoted interactions and collaboration for future partnerships. So these are my visions for the future. So I would like to help capacity building programs in Zimbabwe, in Africa, and with other friends. Also to advance satellite projects and space activities in my country, to collaborate with the other regional and international partners in space programs, to assist in space policy development and also ratification of some treaties. And I will continue to do research in these fields of space engineering. So this is my message for future CLTP participants. I encourage aspiring space engineers to participate in the CLTP programs, because they immensely improve your understanding of space, satellite design, integration, testing, launching requirements, and operations. Also, it promotes collaboration and is multinational programs, which is beneficial in expanding your network and opportunities. Also, you can enjoy some tours in Tokyo, the Tokyo City, including Roppongi, Shibuya, Skytree, Ueno Zoo, the Emperor's Palace, and also some very delicious dishes in Tokyo. So my appreciation, it goes to the Association for Overseas Technical Cooperation and Sustainable Partnerships in Japan, which is AOTS, UNISEC-Global, the great assistance from Rei Kawashima Sensei, Nihon University, Yamazaki Sensei, the teaching assistants, and all the participants for the very help, for being very helpful, and also for all the collaborative works that we did together. So this winds up my presentation. Thank you so much. Arigato gozaimasu.